From our studios in New York City, this is Charlie Rose.
Do you believe that elite establishment, I want to come back in a minute to the points I want you to think are important, the truths that America ought to know. Do you believe that elite establishment is against Bill O'Reilly because he's going to say things that are going to be what? Why do you think they're against you if they are?
I don't know if the word against is the right word. They don't even consider me, number one. I mean, they just totally, well, he's this, and they put me in a little jar. But I'm a threat. I'm a huge threat to the elite establishment because I'm not afraid of them, number one. I have no agenda, number two, and they can't buy me, number three. So if I see somebody doing something wrong,
right,
like Mrs. Clinton,
right,
okay, I'm going to flat out lay it there.
Fine.
If I see
What's
the New
wrong
York
about
Times,
what? Okay, go ahead. But make
if I see the New York Times endorsing Mrs. Clinton,
right,
I'm going to say that's a corrupt endorsement. They're endorsing somebody who's dishonest, and our first duty as a citizen is to elect honest officials. I'm going to link that right in there. There's nobody else on television who is going to do that to the New York Times. Nobody. So I am a threat. The O'Reilly factor, the reason it's such a success is because I go after the people in power.
And your criticism of the New York Times is that on their editorial page,
right, they endorse a dishonest person. That's my criticism.
Because she's a dishonest person because
the Justice Department independent counsel issued two separate statements that said she lied to them under oath. I feel that's dishonest. Call me crazy.
No, that's not dishonest. They said she lied under oath.
Correct. To them.
To them. And
right,
for the New York Times to endorse her
right,
on balance, even though is what? Is dishonest or what?
Well, I don't know what the endorsement is. They're endorsing a dishonest person according to the Justice Department. Is this insane? Our first duty as citizens is to vote honest people into office. Doesn't matter what party they're in. Number one, honesty. And you're going to endorse somebody who the Justice Department says is dishonest? That's insane. If you start down that road, then you have government that's anything can happen.
Did they say she committed perjury?
The Ray and the boys?
The Justice Department.
They said they were not going to prosecute her because they couldn't prove that she did X, Y, and Z, but that she made misleading statements to them under oath. Misleading statements to them under oath. That's what they said in both reports, Whitewater Travelgate. I'm sorry, that disqualifies somebody for the Senate. Making misleading statements under oath to the Justice Department, in my opinion, disqualifies you.
This book is called The O'Reilly Factor. The television show is called The O'Reilly Factor. One is number 2, and one is surging in the ratings. Thank you, Bill.
All right, Charlie. Pleasure.
Thank you for joining us. See you next time.